Hello students, now we are back with class 11 poem A Photograph by Shirley Toulson. Now we're going to start with the introduction of the poetess. Shirley Toulson, who lives in Somerset, was drawn into the spell of Celtic Christianity as she worked on her books dealing with the oldest roots and folklore of Britain and Ireland, and found herself following the routes taken on their journey by the saint of the early church. Among her writings are the Celtic Alternative and the Celtic Year. Now we're going to start the introduction of this poem. The poet remembers her mother, who died about 12 years ago. There is a photograph taken when her mother had gone for a sea holiday with her cousins and her uncle. Looking at the photograph, she experiences the great loss of her mother. The poem basically talks about how death can silence you and leave you speechless. Now we're going to start with the summary of the poem. In the introductory line, the poet looks at the photograph of her mother, which was taken when her mother was 12 years old. She had gone for a sea holiday with her cousins Betty and Dolly, and while they were paddling, her uncle took a photograph of them. Each of the cousins was holding the hands of the poet's mother, who was the eldest amongst them. All the three of them stood smiling through their hair while the photo was taken. Her mother had a sweet face. All these happened before she was born. The wave washed their feet as it stood still. Years fled past since then. Her mother grew up into an adult. They all underwent changes while the sea stood still. After about 20 or 30 years, the poet's mother would look at the photograph, laughing nostalgically and remembering the past. She would appreciate the dress worn by her cousin Betty and Dolly. The sea holiday belonged to the past of her mother, and the poet still remembers how her mother would laugh looking at the snapshot. But now, as destined by the fate, the mother has been dead for the past few years. Out of all these circumstances, there is nothing left to say. The matter is closed, and the silence has seals its fate. Thank you for this video, and please subscribe, like our channel for more new videos. Thank you once again.